welcome back to the show.
Oh, feels good.
I love having you on. We have so much to talk about. You just announced this morning a new tour.
I did.
A big tour, February 21st. Tickets go on sale. Do you like touring? Are you happy on tour?
I love touring.
You do?
Yeah, I do. It's hard to get me home, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of just part of your brain. You have to be out there performing.
Yeah, I toured for like 8 years straight, and then there was COVID, and then I got pregnant, and then I got sick, and I was home for a while, and I was just like, can I go back and do
I'm ready to go back.
Yeah.
But that's not the only big news. You got engaged.
I did.
Congratulations, right here. You had a fun way of announcing your engagement because there was rumors like Halsey says she hopes to marry boyfriend Avin, and then you changed it to a fiance.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you did it. How did I met him backstage. He's a good man. How did he propose?
Oh, well,
I
I mean, it was amazing. It was really beautiful. I kind of knew it was gonna happen. I wasn't, entirely sure.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you don't want to expect it.
But you kind of feel it.
Yeah, but the worst thing, in the world would be getting there and being like,
and? Yeah, exactly. And there's something to say?
So he took me to Barcelona, and he didn't tell me where we were going. Put me on an airplane with a layover.
What is this?
In Canada.
Got a lot of nerve, this guy.
In Canada.
In Canada. Oh my goodness.
Like,
yeah.
It was an anniversary trip. I was like, okay, we're going to Canada. He's from there, so I was like, that's personal.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah.
It's good. And then we got on another plane. We went to Barcelona, and we both love boats, just big fans of boats. So we went out on this boat, and we were out in the water, and I was thinking, like, I think I'm going to get proposed to this week. But I didn't think it was going to happen in this moment because we were both, like, sun-drunk and, like, it was that stage where you're like in your bathing suit, but your like belly is out and you're like eating food. It's not. It wasn't a sexy thing.
No, it was. It wasn't.
And we were sitting next to each other, and he was like, "Come down on the floor," and I was like, "Okay." And so I got down on the floor of this boat, and he pulled out the ring, and he showed it to me, and I was like, because I didn't. It shocked me. I didn't think it was gonna happen in that moment.
Yeah.
He went, "What's a little bit of marriage between friends?"
Oh, come on. That's a good line. That's pretty good. That's a good line right there.
And I was like, yeah, I'll do a little bit of marriage with you.
Yeah.
I would prefer to do a lot of it.
Yeah, let's do a lot of marriage together.
Yeah.
A lot of people first saw your fiance on Nickelodeon.
Yes.
On Victorious.
Yes, I know.
Did you? Did you watch Victorious when you were younger?
Yeah, I did. I have two little brothers. I was like maybe like a year or two older than the demographic of the show, but I was come home every day after school, babysit. The show was on. Sometimes my brothers would not be in the room, and I would be, watching the show.
Yeah.
They'd walk in and catch me, and they'd be like, "You just think Beck is cute."
And now?
I did just think Beck was cute.
Yeah. You're like,
sorry.
Now I'm married, Beck.
Yeah.
Do they look at it now and be like, wait, what? This is the weirdest life.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I feel like they're kind of numb to it because of me, because I'm like their annoying older sister, and also...
You've done all these things.
Yeah, it's very weird for them, very weird for them. It was weird for me, too, though, because, we were having a conversation early in the relationship where I was like, you're a child star. Like, that's so crazy. That's so different than the way that it happened for me. You were like, 17 on Nickelodeon, like a huge star, and he was like, "How old were you when you wrote Badlands?" And I was like, 18.
Yeah, like,
and I was like, oh my God, was I a child star?
Yeah.
And it freaked me out.
Is it interesting, right?
Oh, it freaked me out. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah.
I think you guys are great for each other.
Thank you.
It's fantastic. I'm so happy for you and excited. I want to talk about your new album, by the way. The Great Impersonator came out, debuted #1 Billboard's top alternative albums. Alternative album. Billboard #1.
Not bad.
Keep going, but every time you do it #1, that's fantastic.
I don't try. It just happened. I don't know. I have no control over it. I just cross my fingers and hope that someone likes it, I guess.
You worked on this album during a very difficult time in your life, and I'm so happy you're here, by the way.
Thank you.
Talking to me about this. What all went down?
So I actually had just come and done the show with you. I don't know if you remember, I had big blonde hair,
Yeah.
and it's like it looked different every time I do the show. Sorry.
Yeah, good. You can. Yeah.
It's fun for me.
Yeah.
And I had just done the show with you, and I was doing this other big tour for my 4th album, and I came home from the tour. I started not feeling well, and it was around that time that I got hit with 2 pretty big diagnoses. The first was lupus. And then after that, I got diagnosed with a chronic leukemia. Big news, I had a 1-year-old baby at home, and I was like, whoa, this is a lot.
Oh my God.
But I think that I took some time to recover because I really needed to. And I'm really, really doing so much better. I'm healthy now. Both conditions are like under control, and I'm just really excited to get back out and have fun again.
Yeah.
Like,
So happy.
yeah. I'm
So
really,
happy
really
that I was
excited
thinking about you and like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine what you're going through.
It just makes you really grateful, I think. I think that, in our lines of work, it's like you do the show, you do the thing, and it gets tiring, and there does come a point every now and then where you're like, about it. I'm tired. I don't want to go in and do this. I'm having an off day, And I think that since coming back from that experience, just every day I wake up being like, you get to do this, not you have to do this.
Yeah.
And it makes all of it so much better. And I'm 5 albums deep and 30 now, so that's good. I feel that way.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
The new tour, tickets go on sale February 21st, and you're calling it the For My Last Trick Tour.
Yes.
Yeah, For My Last Trick. Now, what can people expect when they come to see For My Last Trick on this show?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I really like putting on a big show.
Yeah, I know.
I think people are usually pretty surprised when they come see me in concert, especially if they only know me for the songs on the radio. The show can be quite, like, aggressive. Like, I'm like a little demon.
You are?
Yeah, I'm like a little demon up there.
Yeah,
I'm not, like, cute, man.
No, you go up there, yeah.
I get out there and add to exercise some stuff.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. And as far as magic, because it's a lot of magic theme in there, I feel like I'm more of like a magician's assistant. You can cut me in half, and I get to wear the cute outfits.
Yes. All right.
Someone asked me before I got on the show today, they were like, do you know any sleight of hand? We'd love to see you do a magic trick on the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so sorry to inform you that I am not that impressive.
No, yes, you are.
No, I'm
yes,
not.
you are. Next time when you come on, please do a trick for us.
I said that. I said, just because you said this to me now, I'm going to learn a magic trick so I can do it on the show now.
That's the Halsey. That's the Halsey I know and love. Congratulations on the tour. February 21st, tickets go on sale. Congrats on the album. Congrats on the engagement. I'm so happy for you. Happy you're feeling better. And thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh my God.
You're my favorite. Halsey, everybody. The Great Impersonator is out now. And tickets for the For My Last Trick tour go on sale February 21st at formylasttrick.com. We have a performance from the Lumineers after the break. Stick around.